I do a lot of environmental work. A good part of my practice is environmental in nature, and I am currently working with the Long Island Clean Water Partnership that has undertaken an extraordinary effort to educate the public on open space and how we protect our groundwater and how it needs to be treated now. The initiatives I am particularly interested in are starting to reduce on a steady basis our Suffolk County's reliance on cesspools and septic systems. We have to curb that. We have to end it as soon as possible. We are destroying our drinking water. I believe that the current state of affairs with our drinking water is probably the most important health and environmental issue of our time. We have spent 70 to 80 years in Suffolk County just dumping everything into the ground without giving it any forethought or afterthought. And now we are at the precipice of a huge problem. So decentralized water treatment systems seem to be what's on the plate at the Suffolk County Department of Health. They look like good systems. The issue is how are we going to pay it and how are we going to implement it into neighborhoods? How are we going to get people off cesspools into these decentralized systems? It's been done elsewhere. It's been done successfully. It's not like we're recreating the wheel. So I have strong hopes that that's a huge undertaking that can be done successfully in Suffolk County to address our water problems. The other thing is open space. My opponent and the administration have basically they have allowed the funding for open space preservation to disintegrate without any alternative funding put in place. And just like we need to spend money on food to survive, we need to spend money protecting that open space in order to protect our groundwater and treat our surface waters. So we need to find another funding mechanism to protect open space. And I guess the other environmental initiative is very close to my heart, and that's the saving of our farmland. I currently represent Suffolk County taxpayers in a lawsuit against the county. When they changed the agricultural code, they allowed farmers and industrial growers to come in and ask for permits to build enormous greenhouse structures. Unfortunately, they have to scrape off the topsoil in order to do that from acres and acres of land for which you and I own the development rights because we paid millions of dollars for them. So our agricultural soil is some of the best in the country. We have been working aggressively to protect that soil for decades now because that's how we grow our food. And if these greenhouses are not growing food and they're growing just horticultural products to be sold to large retail industries, then we're subsidizing an industry. And this industry is the #1 agricultural producer in the county. It's not like they're on their knees. We need to rebalance how we think about saving farmland.